Hi, this is Dr. Helgerman again, and I get the question, you talk about posture a lot. Well, why can't I just fix my posture myself? And I love the question, and I love the spirit behind the question even more, because the most important determinant of your health, especially when we look at the long term, is going to be the responsibility that you take to make the steps that you need to get to a place where you want to go, whatever those goals are. So taking responsibility is the first step, and even with outside support, you're still going to need to take some responsibility for yourself, and you're still going to have to practice and rehearse and retrain some things, not only with your movement and posture, but with your diet, all these things. That's the whole umbrella of wellness. But going back to the topic of posture alone, there's two main reasons why it's difficult to do it by yourself. So the first is if I have a lot of tension pulling me different directions in my body, and then I try to sit in a neutral position, it's going to be a lot more difficult. It's a lot easier for me to hold a 1 pound weight than a 5 pound weight, and that's exactly what this tension is doing. And oftentimes with posture, where we get into trouble is, people can force themselves into a position for a second, but when it comes to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, an hour of unconscious activity, that's when they really go downhill and kind of forget about it. So it's going to be a lot easier for your body to just go into that position, a poor postural position, if there's tension pulling it in that direction already. So that's one. And then two, an even bigger part of posture is retraining the brain. The brain is what governs the length or tension of your muscles, and it has to learn a new place to be. And your muscles have been in a certain position for a long time, so long that your brain kind of thinks that that's normal. So with the physical holding you back and your brain actually thinking that's normal, it's going to be really hard to find a neutral position yourself. So what happens during an adjustment, all those receptors that the brain is using to monitor your muscle length and position, those get reset. So we're essentially restarting the computer, your processor up here, and we're also changing the length of those muscles so it's physically easier. It's going to be a lot quicker to start finding your postural position and neutrality from that place than it is to try to do it all on your own. And the I can't see itself, and this especially rings true with healthcare. Anytime, going back to the conversation about responsibility and outside support, taking responsibility for yourself not only involves doing the steps that you take on your own, but it's seeking the help that can get you there faster. Because time is of the essence, and you can't be an expert at everything. You need to go to the expert to learn these things. And here at the Balancing Center, we have not only ways to adjust you to get you into that neutral posture, reset some of these receptors, and get you started in the right direction, but we have foundational movement practices that will help you sit, stand, and lay down. Most common activities help you find that position and do that in a more energy efficient way. Thank you for listening today, and I hope to see you soon.